Hello, this is Ashley Lucas with the ACMS support team, and this video is to show ALJs how to do a continued hearing in ACMS. So here we have a case. I'm going to go ahead and go to the hearing object. Here is the hearing that I'm going to be doing today. And I will go ahead and start my hearing. And I'll conduct the hearing, and now I figure out that I need to continue this hearing and I need a little bit more time. So down here in the action, I'm going to go ahead and choose continued. And as you can see, there are some fields that pop up. There are 3 required fields: the continuance reason, the time waiver, and create a new hearing. So for the continuance reason, you can put any notes that you need to do in there. Continued because need more time to hear merits. Okay. And then you can add an optional time waiver if you need to. In this case, I'm going to give it a 20-day time waiver. And now I'm going to find out from the claimants and the other parties whether they have a time that they are all available. Let's say that we do find a time that all the parties can meet. I'll go ahead and hit yes because I know a time where we can hold this continued hearing. And now you'll see even more fields will pop up. The required fields here are the new hearing date and time, the hearing modality, and then that is it. So let's just say that we have decided that we are going to continue this hearing until August 17th. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that on the calendar by using this little calendar icon. Of course, it's going to put my existing time right now, but I really want to do it at 2 p.m. So I'm going to just change that to 2 p.m. And please be aware that ACMS is very particular about the formatting of this date. They give you the format right here. Make sure you have it exactly correct, otherwise it'll just say you'll need to enter a proper date and time. The hearing modality, it was an in-person case, but we're going to continue this on the telephone. So I'm going to choose phone for the modality. ACMS will go ahead and fill out some of these required fields. And I think we're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And now you can see that this case is now continued. It has been scheduled for that August 17th time and at 2 p.m. and we're ready to go. ACMS will go ahead and send out a continued letter, a continued hearing letter, and I'll have this new date and time for the hearing, and that'll go out to all the parties. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what happens if you don't have a time certain. Go back to the hearing. I'm going to go ahead and conduct my hearing. And this time we're going to continue it, but we do not have a time, a date certain. So I'll go ahead and put my continuance reason here again, put in my time waiver, and then I'm going to say no. Now, if you choose no and hit save, you're going to see that this goes into the hearing status, goes into pending continuance. That means it's in a holding pattern. So the next step for you as an ALJ is to contact your support staff and let them know that this hearing is in pending continuance and that your support staff should work on getting a time where all the parties can meet and to go ahead and get that time for you and let you know what that time is. Once your support staff has given you a time and date for that continued hearing, you can go back into this case, just go down in here and say continued, and then go ahead and fill out the boxes just like you would if you had said yes. So we're going to say yes, and then now that your staff has gotten you that new hearing date and time, you can go ahead and put that in there. So we're going to say August 23rd at 9 a.m. And we're going to stay with the phone modality, and there we go, and hit save. And now it is scheduled for that August 23rd. If you say no to create a new hearing and it goes into that pending continuous status, It'll stay in the pending continuance forever and it'll never get continued unless you contact our support staff and have them arrange for a date and time for you, and then you'll have to go in and put that in there. If you have any questions regarding this, you can contact the ACMS support team and we will be able to help you through that. One of the other things you should be aware of is when you're looking at these hearings that are listed here in the hearing listing, if you have a hearing that's listed here, it's not the right date, please do not change the date, because if you change the date, it won't send out the scheduling letter. If you need a new hearing added, just contact your support staff. They will let the scheduler know about the new date, and that will keep our hearing listing valid. It should actually show all of the different hearings that were scheduled for this particular case. Again, if you have any questions, acms@dss.ca.gov, and we'll be happy to help you out. Thank you so much.